Hey guys, it's your boy CryptoManiac with a new market update on this lovely Monday. So going straight into BTC. On the daily time frame, you can clearly see we're now retracing the Sunday pump. We didn't get a wick above yet, so that's it. Maybe we're going to get a nice pump above this wick, so above 31.5. And then retrace these 3 slow grindy days of pumping, slow pumping. I mean, volatility has been pretty nice so far. We are getting quick pumps and dumps, so for scalping it's really nice. You can see that's at 10% range. So anything below a daily close below 28k, and that's your target, at least 24.3. And looking at the bigger picture, even anything below 22.5 is straight a retest of the 2017 all-time high. If you look at the weekly chart, you can clearly see we have nice levels like this range, not really a range, but you know what I mean, between 17 and 20. So playing level by level is the most important thing right now to do. So anything below 20k, 17, below 17, and things look really bad without trying to scare anyone. But for now, yeah, we'll add 30k so we don't have to look at these levels. But you get what I mean, right? So probably like this whole area. Wait, let me get you the 3 days chart. Looks better probably. Exactly, no, below this, below 17k we got this whole area here, you know. But for now, focus on these levels. Anything below 28, 24.3 is a nice area, or to be exact, got this demand zone on the daily, so at 23.24 is a nice catch. Below that, it's the retest of the 2017 all-time high, which could be targeted in the next few weeks, in my opinion, because things don't look really good, especially not stocks. And BTC has been following stocks now for quite a long time. Yes, that's for the higher time frame. Looking on the lower time frames, for example the 1 hour, you can see it's really struggling to break. So anything below 31, it can't break, you know. Wait, let me show you the Sunday pump from yesterday. You can clearly see we grinded up during the weekend, got this Sunday pump here, and then fully retraced and went in below it. So for now, it's even on the lower time frame, we got a bearish market structure going on, building this kind of not clean PA, but we got this range between 28.5 and 31 now. So that's what you want to play. If you want to market, it's probably get this level, and then you got this 31. So you can play these levels for now, below this, and so acceptance below 21, 28.1. and you'll be looking to at least sweep these lows here. I really do think we are getting a nice bounce at 24.3. So yeah, but if we don't get an immediate reaction at this level here, just wait for some consolidation here and then acceptance above 24.3, and then you can play the long. And that's really it for BTC, I think. If you want to be safe, on the safe side, you can see the 4-hour trend hasn't broken, so we got this nice downtrend. Still haven't broken this swing high from, so everything above 32.5 is a push to at least 34.5, and above that it's you want to target this year and this year. So it's 37.5 is a really good area for a bearish retest. But with the current strength of the market, I don't even think we are going to get it. I will wait for any moves on stocks, going to wait for it to open and see how BTC develops. But for now, as I said, retracing the Sunday pump and now trying retesting 28.5 could be a scalp long, so watch out for that. Exactly. Now let's swap to ETH. Yes, I posted a chart yesterday. We rejected right of this area, so exactly when I posted the idea, I think it was exactly at 12 UTC time, we rejected right of the area and continued with a dump. It's like a, let's see, yeah, 8% dump. So what you want to see for any strength is acceptance above 215, and we should get a push to 2450 exactly, and that's where I'm looking for a short. Don't try to get wrecked here. So you got really tight invalidation here. You could put like a stop loss like 1 to 2% away from this area and try to play it with at least going back to 215 exactly. Anything above that, you can look at the high time frame, so you can clearly see has a cleaner PA on the higher time frame. So above 2450, we should at least get a retest of this monthly open. Above that, a slow grind towards these areas in 3K again. So we got this whole area once again if we get a nice push above monthly open. But for now, same as BTC, I don't see much strength. We have rejected from here and we could push down back to 173. Overall, regarding BTC and ETH, a range between these two levels is possible in my opinion. So maybe we don't even get a straight dump to these levels, maybe it will take weeks, but I do think we are going to get, like for ETH, 1.3, 1.4 within the next weeks or in months. So let's see how that plays out. But I think the levels are pretty clear. If you have any questions, just let me know, but it should be clear. It's pretty clean on the higher time frames. Yeah, it's right. Lower time frames doesn't look really clean at BTC. ETH looks better, but still not much. We got a lot of high volatility compared to a few weeks ago. So you have to maybe decrease your leverage or just play like low nice spot longs, and exactly that's it. For ETH, any coins I got from you guys, I will be looking at them now. One coin was GMT, so let's look at GMT. To be honest, I haven't traded altcoins much lately because I've been focusing on other things, especially on ETH. The Luna disaster has been giving out. Even I don't recommend touching Luna at all. Please don't touch Luna. It's at a project, so you're not going to get anything out from it except gambling your money away. So don't touch Luna or USD at all. So you got this nice area, got a nice pump bounce here. Hold that level. Let's see for other strong levels. Yeah, that's a nice one. And I don't remember, I do remember, to be honest, like I think it was the last stream or 2 weeks ago, but I said like this pump, if we lose this level, we are going straight to retrace it, because pumps like these with no pullback at all, it's the same going back into it. And what happened? We got exactly the same thing. It's like you have to watch out for these kind of things on higher time frames, especially with new coins. We even got a bearish reach test at this level here. So this was a really strong bearish retest, which you could have shorted. For now, I think GMT, it's going to build up here, do some consolidation. We got this whole big area between 80 and $2. Not much PA or price action at all. So we have to wait for some PA to develop and see how things go. But looking at the 1 hour, we got these levels here. Let's see. So if we are going to look at it, for now we want to hold this level below, and we may reject this, but for now it's trying this kind of range and consolidating for any bigger moves to the upside or downside. Downside would be acceptance below this level, upside would be, can show it you on the 4 hour. So if we want to see strength again in GMT, a flip of $2 is really strong, would be really strong. So that's what you want to watch out for. Exactly. Any other coins? Let me look what we got at the requests. We got BNB. BNB is a really strong coin, has been a really strong coin to be honest. Got this really huge wick, exactly the same as here, and here. And it's always retraces the whole wick. So for now, probably watch out for 320. You want to see acceptance above this area and a push to 360. For now it's kind of rejecting, maybe, so in my opinion watch out for a retest of this level. Seems like a nice one. Should retest this soon, and on the lower time frame watch for any bounces. So we could long this. Looking at the higher time frames, yeah, same with all other coins too. I think we're going to consolidate these two big levels here, which have got big wicks, including BTC and other altcoins. Between BNB it's now 215 to 320, some consolidation between here before a bigger move, either to the upside or downside. For BNB it's pretty clean, I think. Any acceptance below 200 should send us to this demand here. 120, 140 to the upside, it would be back for any bigger moves. I'm regarding now on the weekly time frames, or it could even take months again from such big moves. So to the upside it could be at least these levels yet for, wait, let me show, like this level here. Exactly, that's it for BNB, I think. Also playing levels by levels, especially in these market conditions. Please don't forget that. Next chart request. Let me take a look. Dot has lost pretty big levels. So we got this wick in lows in July, lost that on the higher time frame, trying to regain it, but still we got huge resistance levels now, or at least retest of these supports here. So these are strong levels, so we want to be looking for bearish retests and for any longs. You got some demand here, which we already tagged, but with these huge wicks and price actions shows we fill wicks a lot of the times. As you can see, filled here, this wick and this wick we got filled here. Same with these wicks. So fillings maybe sometime in the near future is possible and has been shown in the past too. These are also levels for spots, probably, maybe not to any long holding, because we have to get some huge accumulations for that, and for now the market conditions don't favor holding at all. So just wait with regarding accumulation, I mean things like that, before bigger moves up. Exactly. So regarding GRT, we got this resistance level here at 0.2, and so currently accepting 0.17, can get a push nice up to here, but acceptance below 0.17 and send it straight to 0.4. Below that it's new lows, so I can show you the higher time frames. It's sitting right at all-time lows, so downside is pretty big. Anything for bigger move upwards again, so it has been in a downtrend since the beginning of February, so I want to see a flip of 0.3 to a push of this higher range to 0.52. Exactly. Another coin I want to look at is Solana. Exactly. So let me get rid of this. Damn it! So you can clearly see rejecting out of the supply zone, not even tagging the supply zone yet. Having to at least retest this swing low here, so we can see how it's going to react, but everything below it seems to be going down, trying to stay up high, but it won't hold this for long. So first thing you want to see is acceptance above 60, and looking at the daily, it's probably one of the stronger coins compared to other altcoins, is this 78-80 area. Really good area, really strong area for a bearish retest. So short with invalidation right above 81. Acceptance, and we can send this to at least 95 again, but below it, if BTC can't claim strong levels, you want to be looking at this range in here. We got this wick above, fill this wick for first, so 38, and back into this old range of last year, do some consolidation, do some range, build a new range before doing bigger move upside or downside, just like all the other coins. What do I mean with upside downside? Acceptance below 22 is 10, 11, in maybe single digit, oh wait, sorry, wrong one, so maybe even single digits, this whole area. And upside would be, as I mentioned, upside of this level is 80 for first, so that's the bigger picture on all altcoins. Moving on to the next one, Let me see. Yeah, they all seem like the same. I think, like, let us see the next exchange coin. It's FTT. Yeah, looks also same, but it didn't actually retest these June, July lows. So this has more a scenario for downside compared to some other coins, and I think you can bid this 22, 23 area is a bit soon. And for any upside also on this coin, you want to see a reclaim of this whole block here, moving into the lower time frame. Not the cleanest PA, unfortunately, has been in this big downtrend. 1 hour trend broke, 4 hour trend still the same, so we want to see at least break this swing high before targeting any areas above. And we got some big supply zones in the upper range of 30, so 38, 39s. Yeah, so watch out for FTT. It has more downside potential than upside. And now moving to ES, because that's what BTC just follows. Seems easy play. If you watch stocks, you can clearly see it's rejecting of this level, bearish retest on the daily. Not what you want to see. I want to see an acceptance at least of 4030, but now rejecting, so probably sweep at least these lows here again if we can't get a close above 4030 soon. Even if we close above it, we got the strong support which might flip to resistance, and everything below this whole block here at 4150 means more downside. And as you can see, grinding up, we will continue this grind down here till we actually approach some stronger levels, and that will be at the lows of 3k, so 3200, 3250 is the first big level which could give us a relief bounce at here. But till that, giving us bearish retest plays and grinding since January in a downward movement. And ES has been the correlation between BTC and ES has been pretty strong in January, so it's just following this, and just on the weekends BTC stands still, doesn't do anything till stocks open again, and just following them. It's the sad truth, and you have to play with it. Economy wise, it's saying more downtrend. Market isn't reacting good to any rate hikes, so watch out, really watch out for that. One thing I want to mention too regarding BTC, as you can clearly see, rejecting, continuing the downtrend on the daily. These 3 days of slow grind up, are going to be erased by nearly one daily candle, which is bad news. And below 28, you know what's our target. Going into the really low time frames, still rejecting this 30 area. So for now, don't try to build position knife catching bottoms with spot or even with leverage. Not the way to go. The first area you want to really watch, as I said, and I'm going to point out that for the next few days, because it doesn't make sense to over leverage or get wrecked So this area, and then below that is the 2017 all-time high. These are the areas I will be watching really closely. So thanks for tuning in.